A broken parking brake lever, or lever as our friends across the pond say, is pretty bad. Apparently when these fail, they fail colorfully, basically disintegrating internally. So, if this happens to you, or you want to replace your parking brake with a new one, here's how you do it. You will need access to the inner mechanism of the shift knob and parking brake, and to do so you need to remove the center console. This can be an involved step, but it's not hard, there are just a lot of little steps. I've made a full guide on a separate video on removing the center console, and you need to do that prior to removing the shift cables. Your 987 should already be missing the center console. Check out the guide on that. I also currently have the battery disconnected. Three nuts and one bolt. That will let us pull up the parking brake to route the shift cables and take them out of the firewall. Here. If you move the seat all the way forward, or most of the way, and step it and lean it forward, you can get to this back left. I made the mistake of having the parking brake engaged and started to remove it, which is why these nuts were difficult to remove. The last one can be reached by hand. You can push this carbon down to get to it, and I'm going to free up some hands. We can lower it by hand. Parking brake comes up. And at this point you can pull the parking brake. At the back there are two cables here that you introduce a little bit of slack to and simply remove from this bracket here. For reinstallation we insert the two cables into the metal bracket, reinstall the three nuts as well as the spacer, reinstall the bolt, and your parking brake is back in place. Reinstall the center console following the initial guide to remove the center console.